Jane Pauley has seen it all, and after decades on television, she's still not done yet. The legendary journalist who inspired generations of viewers continues to prove that reinvention isn't just possible, it's powerful. When Jane Pauley was hired for NBC's Today Show, she wasn't just taking on a big job, she was making history. At only 25 years old, she was chosen to replace Barbara Walters, a move that shocked the media world. In her own words, Pauley once joked, "I was the youngest by either 5 years, or 40. She went into that interview just hoping not to embarrass herself, and ended up landing one of the biggest jobs in American television. Throughout the 1970s and 80s, Pauley became the face of morning news. But by 1989, things took a dramatic turn. NBC decided to replace her with Deborah Norville, and the media went wild. It was one of the first modern anchor replacement scandals, and suddenly, Pauley found herself at the center of a national conversation. Reflecting later, she said it was the first media frenzy she had ever seen as a journalist. But Pauley didn't walk away defeated. She simply changed lanes. She left Today, but not NBC. Instead, she took the anchor chair at Dateline, NBC, one of the network's most respected primetime programs. There, she conducted some of the most memorable interviews ever aired, including one that revisited Olympic figure skater Nancy Kerrigan's story. For nearly 14 years, Pauley was a steady, trusted voice on Dateline. But in 2003, after nearly 3 decades at NBC, she decided to take what she called a life audit. Her contract was up, and it was time for her next chapter, or, as she put it, her second act. She began by writing her memoir, Skywriting: A Life Out of the Blue, where she opened up publicly, for the first time, about her struggles with bipolar disorder, diagnosis she discovered while being treated for chronic hives. Pauley described how her depression crept in quietly, and how she eventually learned that steroid treatments had triggered her bipolar symptoms. Instead of hiding it, Pauley chose to advocate. She told Time magazine in 2014, "I take my meds every day, no holidays. It's working." Her honesty about mental health helped countless others realize they weren't alone. In 2004, NBC brought her back for The Jane Pauley Show, a daytime talk show that ran for 1 season. And although it didn't last long, Pauley said she was proud of the experience. Proof that even setbacks can be successes in disguise. Then came the recognition she deeply deserved. In 2007, Pauley received the prestigious Walter Cronkite Award for Excellence in Journalism, personally presented by Cronkite himself. On stage, Pauley gave advice to young journalists. "You'll all be making it up as you go along. The past no longer applies, and the future hasn't been invented yet." By 2008, she was officially a free agent. Subscribe to the channel for more interesting videos.